Hello, my name is Usman Magaji. This is a presentation on data visualizations I did using Tableau and data mining using Weka. The data set I used for both the visualization and data mining is the bank marketing data set. The data set is about a bank marketing their product, which is term deposit. The data set is multivariate and has real attribute characteristics. The data set has no missing values and it consists of 4,522 instances with 17 attributes. The classification goal of this data set is to predict if the bank's client will subscribe yes or no to their term deposit. The first visualization uses the age attribute with term deposit to see which client age group subscribed more, and we can observe that the adult age group subscribed the most, having 9.18% of them that subscribed to the term deposit. This visualization made uses the previous contacted attribute with education attribute and term deposit to see what education categories were contacted more. The visualization was filtered to show only the clients that agreed yes to subscribe. According to the visualization, the secondary clients were mostly not contacted previously by the bank, but they were the ones that subscribed most for the deposit based on the education attribute. This visualization made uses the marital age and term deposit attribute with the marital filtered to show only the married and single clients. The visualization was done to see between the single and married clients which one of them agreed to subscribe to the term deposit according to their age. The visualization shows us that mostly the married and single adults did not agree to subscribe, but at the same time a good number of them agreed to subscribe than the young and old. The married young clients didn't show interest in the term deposit according to the visualization. This visualization shows us that many clients were not previously contacted by the bank using their cellular, but at the same time, the clients using cellular device were the ones that subscribed more to the term deposit than the clients using telephone and unknown devices. This visualization uses the month, contact device, and sum of duration. The contact attribute was filtered to show only cellular and telephone devices respectively. The visualization clearly shows us that calls were mostly made using the cellular device than the telephone device because of the high number of call durations in the cellular section. According to the visualization, most calls were made in the month of July using both devices. Although calls were made more in the month of July using cellular, clients using cellular subscribed to the term deposit more in the month of August. There were little calls made by the bank using both devices in the month of December. In this part of the presentation, I will be discussing about the data pre-processing. I had to clean the data set before I could get a good visualization and good data mining results. As previously said, the class variable for this data set is the term deposit, which was previously Y variable in the raw data set. I confirmed that the data set had no missing values, no outliers, and no anomalies. I had to categorize the numeric age and previous contact attribute in order to get the perfect data mining result using Weka. As previously said, the classification goal is to predict if the client will subscribe yes or no to the term deposit. The classification algorithm was used for this data set because it helps arrange a large amount of data. This figure shows the classification of the class variable, which shows that the classification correctly classified 1,371 instances with 89% accuracy, and it also incorrectly classified 165 instances. According to the confusion matrix, the algorithm correctly classified 1,343 no instances and also correctly classified 151 yes instances. This diagram is the decision tree that was generated using the bank marketing dataset. The tree has 8 leaves on it with different sets of rows that can be seen. And finally, I'll be discussing about the summary of the visualizations made here. According to a pattern notice, most of the adult clients are mostly not contacted, but they are mostly the ones that subscribe to the deposit. Another pattern noticed is that the young and adults tend to agree to subscribe much more than the old. The bank should also be focused on contacting their clients through their cellular devices, because the visualizations show that cellular devices are used more than the telephone. The young clients also show a good number of interest in the term deposit. The bank should set them as a target audience in order to tell them about their term deposit, which they may be interested to subscribe. There is also a high decline in the term deposit by the married clients in the marital measurement. They also should be a target audience for the bank for them to subscribe. Thank you. That's the end of this presentation.